Lovers, Taurus Nation and their lovers, welcome to your March 2021 astrological sign update. Now remember, all readings are timeless. Whenever this comes across your feed, especially if it's recommended, there's a message in there for you. It might not be the whole message, but a piece of that message is for you. Now, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in these areas. Because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa, or even mirrored, especially in twins. You're cycling through the same issues, just on different levels of consciousness. So it's always wonderful for you to watch these readings twice. Once for yourself, and the other time for your person, especially when it comes to what you're healing, okay? Because remember, as I showed you guys yesterday, it's the healing that drives the chakra lights to the center chakra, okay? Okay, so let us start your reading. So what we're going to do, we're going to start by building a profile of a person. Now, I feel like March is going to be very instrumental for heart healing and resolution for Taurus, because I've never worn this color before, ever. It's really out of my league, okay? But I decided I'm going to put this on last night. And it reminds me very much of my green calcite. And green calcite is all about heart healing. And you can do more research on green calcite, okay? And I think it's, especially if you're a twin flame, it's going to be really powerful for you because it's a twin quartz, right? So, this, I feel it's either some information is going to come through, or there's going to be some kind of review that takes you to a deeper level in terms of your healing. I'm sorry, Taurus. 1 second. Oh my God, how do I stop this? Okay. Now remember that toxic auntie that I was telling you about last time? I can't remember which astrological sign reading she called in on the last time. It's the same one. So again, there's this, maybe you can watch the reading from yesterday with the nosy old woman trying to interfere. Maybe that will resonate for you. But this is exactly the toxic person that called in February. It's a nosy old aunt. She's really toxic. Okay, so maybe there's something here about somebody trying to interfere in that particular kind of way. All right, so let's see. All right, so we're going to start with a message from your person's higher self. So we're just building a profile, and we start with the higher self. This is my divine counterparts and separation deck. What is the message from the higher self? We have following my heart. And this is what I was telling you about heart healing. I think it's going to be a very powerful time for you, but it's also going to be a powerful time for your person, because this is a decision that they're deciding to make, to follow their heart, to open up their heart, and to heal their heart. So it's powerful heart chakra activations that are occurring. Now I'm noticing the bottom of the deck, maybe there's a third party situation here as well. Okay, could even be a mother energy might be interfering or something like that. All right, but this person, it's like they're making a choice, and it starts with your heart healing. So we're going to go deeper into that. Let's see, we're going to look into their emotional body now. Not necessarily related to you. My emotional intelligence deck. Let's see what's here. You see, they want to be free. And I heard free to love. They want to be free. This is what they want. They want to escape, whether it's from addiction, whether it's from another relationship, whether it's from under the control of their parents, whatever it is, this person just wants to break out and be free, to be themselves, to love who they want to love, to do what they want to do. This is what they want. They want to taste freedom. What's your person healing right now? It's my Wounded Warriors deck. What are they healing right now? We have brainwashed. And then as soon as I saw brainwash, I heard a cult. Okay, so what's happening here? Your person has been the victim, the survivor, whatever word you want to use. Well, you're only the survivor when you start pulling yourself out of it. I don't know if I think this person's trying to do that. And maybe they want to be free from that. They have been, let's call it victim for now. The victim of some heavy programming. We might even call it brainwashing because the programming has been so heavy. Whether this is some kind of religious programming, some kind of societal programming. They could have been in a cult. Okay. They could have been in a cult. They could even have been in a jail, because there's this word that's coming through about being institutionalized. Okay. And the things that come with being institutionalized, you give your power over for so long that when it comes time to take it back and make your own decisions, you're unable to. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. What's Shawshank Redemption? I love that bloody movie. Anywho's, and it's about freedom, innit? And not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your freedom. All right. So basically, in Shawshank Redemption, this man gets framed for his wife's murder, and he goes in there, and I can't remember how long he spends in there. It might have been 10, 20 years. I can't remember. But he doesn't give up with digging a tunnel to get out. Now he meets a friend in there, who's played by Morgan Freeman, and he's telling his friend, before he escapes, he said, if you ever come out and you want to be on a nice tropical island, go there and you'll meet me, some shit like that. Anyway, his friend gets out. Now his friend has spent most of his life in jail. This is Morgan Freeman. Spends most of his life in jail, maybe 30-something, 40-something years. And when he comes out, he just cannot cope. He tries to get a job, like packing groceries at a supermarket, and he can't even go and pee. Okay, go to the bathroom unless he asks permission from other people. It's that even your natural impulses, okay, especially for your health and your protection, it's been so worn down that even those kinds of decisions, okay, that are in your best interest, you give over to other people, okay, and you've done it for so long that when it comes time to make decisions for yourself, you're inept. You can't do it. And that's what I'm getting with this person. They have been brainwashed for so long, being controlled by, it could be parents, and then maybe a karmic takes over. It's like they pass the baton, right? Right? Start with parents, then the karmic, other relationships, and they keep giving them power away, giving them power away. So when it's time now to exercise their power, to make decisions that are in their best interest, they can't do it. They have to get permission. They have to get permission to make the decision for themselves. Kind of sad, really. Let me do this first. What are they experiencing right now? So this is a big psychological block for a person. What are they experiencing right now? On their twin flame soulmate journey. It's my twin experience. Like, let's see. What are they experiencing right now? We have songs. So they're hearing all kind of songs on the radio. And what these songs are doing, one, it's helping their transformation and them opening up and healing their heart. And two, these songs, from every song that comes on the bloody radio, or on their playlist or whatever it is, each song reminds them of you. Now, your person could actually be a songwriter. If your person's a songwriter, they got a song about you. I'm just letting you know. The next time you talk to them, ask them to play it for you. Oh my gosh. Or they may fantasize about serenading you or something like that. But this person's very much connected to music, because music reaches their heart space like nothing else can. That's what I'm getting with that. All right. So I'm going now into the Family Feud deck. And this was made by our soul sister, Tiffany. I'll put a link down below. If you guys are interested in purchasing her deck. What's in the will? Okay, I screwed up with the shuffling clearly. Right? And it's 160 cards. 60. Oh my God. All right, so let's get, so we're gonna look at what's happening in their family dynamic, whether it's a family that they grew up with, that they might be still with, or their current situation. The secret lies in the videotape. So somebody, they got some kind of shit on your person, and they might be blackmailing them with somebody. What is this? Shit. I don't know. Every time I see that, I think blackmail or some kind of manipulation. Let's get one more. And then we have, I am so proud of you. If you sent your person, I don't get like this is about their family. I don't know. If you sent your person special videos, or maybe even if it's normal videos, this person keeps watching them over and over and over and over again. Or if you're some kind of podcaster, or you're on YouTube, or you're on national TV, or something like that, they keep watching you. And they may even tape you, and they keep watching the shit all over again. And they are proud of your accomplishments. So that's a message for you. They are proud of you. Now, there's also a message here about blackmail 1, but also your person is very much addicted to external validation. There's somebody in their circle, and it could be a family member, whether it's a parent or whoever, or it could be anybody, quite frankly. I think this person is just very concerned about what others think, right? And they want people to be proud of them. I feel like this person may have fucked up in some way in the past. Like a bad fuck up. Or they think so anyway. There's no such thing as a bad fuck up. It's just a lesson, right? But this person doesn't understand that this person punishes themselves for something that they did in the past. And everything that they have done since that time is to reinstate themselves in people's eyes. To make their family feel proud of them. Maybe even the choice of partner. Or maybe just, sticking with their ideologies that they may have learned from their family or whatever it is, even though it didn't resonate with them. Maybe even like spiritual and religious beliefs. Even though it doesn't resonate with them, they stick with them because they want to blend in with this kind of group think, because they want people's approval. People's approval, very important to your person, because there's some kind of fuck up that they did in the past. Something that they think it's big, but in the eyes of the universe, it's just a lesson and something that was destined. But it depends on what this person was told about their relationship with spirit, God, creator, a universe source, So maybe they grew up with the Old Testament understanding of what source creator is, and not that benevolent being that we do know source creator is. So it depends. And let's get a 3D message from a person. What do they want to tell you? So we're gonna go deeper into these cards, because your person is carrying around a lot of guilt, and we're going to find out why. So much so that they will do anything to reinstate themselves in people's eyes, even deny themselves, even do things that ultimately hurt them. We're gonna find out why. It says, I'm trying to get out of my head and into my heart. Well, we saw that, babe. I meditate to connect with you and my spirit, and my higher self helps guide me to my truth, because this person's realizing they have not been living their truth. They have not. Okay, they've been living somebody else's truth. I feel like it's their family's truth, the karmic's truth, but they've not been living their truth. They didn't even know what their truth was, and I feel like this is why they're connecting to the heart space, because the heart is what guides the way. I mean, new studies are showing that the heart is like 50 times more powerful than the brain. Okay, and a lot more intuitive. Well, we knew this, right? But this is what science are finding out right now. So a person where they may have valued a logical mind before, they're finding value in the heart space because they know now is the heart space that will guide them home. All right, so let's get into these, okay? So this person, they're following their heart, whether you know it or not. They're doing a lot of personal work on themselves. There's a card number 45. 45 reduced to 9, which we know is the Hermit. So some of you guys dealing with a Virgo. We have a Queen of Wands. You are leading them though. Your power, your energy, your light, your go-getting attitude is really inspiring this person because listen, the Queen of Wands does not ask permission from anybody. Talk to any Aries. They do not require anyone's permission to be, to do. They just do it. They don't mind being out there. They don't mind being the vanguard. They don't mind being in the spotlight for something new. They just do it because they have this innate sense of self and innate confidence. And they are very inspired by that. We High Priestess in reverse. They want to talk to you though. They want to talk to you. I think this person, they're not very accustomed to listening to their intuition. I feel they were very much left-brained in the past. But they're very frustrated now in some sort of karmic situation, and they're looking to take action to get out. It's like they've made up their mind, okay, because the Two of Wands reverse goes to the Ace of Wands. So they know they want this new beginning, and they know that their heart will light the way. They want to be free. They're tired. Yeah, they want to be free. They want to be free of their addictions. They want to be free of, if they're in a karmic relationship, like some kind of toxic relationship. They want to be free of this dependency on other people's opinions of them. They just want to live their life. Six of Swords in reverse. They want to be free from hurt and pain. They want to be free from their burdens and responsibilities that keep weighing them down. They want to be free from a karmic energy that doesn't know how to open their heart. Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys dealing with a Pisces. Now, what are they healing? They're learning to think for themselves and to make decisions that are in their best interest. Before, they were so deep in their programming. Let's see what's happening here. What's this about? Let's see what this is about, guys. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. I was just about to say, I saw the Eight of Swords in my mind. Yeah, they've been trapped. They've been trapped in programming. Heavy programming. But they're freeing themselves from that now. So freedom is going to be a big theme for your person right now. Which is interesting. Because remember, the Statue of Liberty is almost this color, isn't it? So freedom is a big theme for your person right now. Yes. They're standing up for themselves. If that is that nosy auntie again, I would just flip right out. Ooh. No, it's not an auntie. All right, so some of you guys have options coming in. My God. Anywho's, we have Queen of Swords. Yeah, speaking their truth. Cutting the things out of their life that don't resonate with who they are. They're trying to find out and then embracing their authentic self. Because if it's one person that knows how to be their authentic self and to lay healthy boundaries, it is the Queen of Swords. So some of you guys are dealing with a Libra. So they're standing up for themselves, making big waves. What the fuck? What kind of stalker vibes is that? All right, so let's see songs. Bloody hell. Yeah, some people are going to get blocked, I can tell. And I think that's what your person is doing too. With that Seven of Wands, there's some energies that they're blocking out of my life. And I'm going to be blocking some as soon as I finish this too. Fuck me. All right, let's see songs. Two of Swords. Page of Pentacles. I think songs really give your person a sense of peace and clarity because your person has been stuck in their head. Songs are helping your person really focus on their heart space and what they're feeling. If they didn't have that, you know what your person would do? They would overthink. Oh my God. Go down that rabbit hole. Think about all the different permutations, all the things that they don't have to offer, how worthless they are. Okay? But songs are motivating your person to action. They're really hyping themselves up. And songs are helping them to heal. Because they think about you. Yeah. So they're taking action here. They're taking action here. This is really instrumental in helping them, heal their heart. Now we have something called with the secret lies in the videotapes. What is this about? Spirit, make it plain. We have the Seven of Swords. Something underhand and deceitful. Somebody sitting on some information here. This prickly hedgehog is sitting on some information and they're threatening your person with it. I told you. And look at that cat's eyes. Scared as fuck. This one is pissed off. This one is nosy. But somebody is sitting on some information that could drastically change your person's life. And they're threatening them with it. Something underhand, something deceitful, something nasty. For some of them, it could be some kind of financial information or something that will create some kind of financial ruin for your person. And every time your person may say that they don't want to, I really think this is a karmic. This is a karmic, okay? Every time your person says that they no longer want to invest in this relationship and they want out, they keep throwing this back in your person's face. I don't know what it is. Could be something with a business contract, or your person could be married. Some of you guys dealing with a Taurus, a fellow Taurian. But somebody is sitting on some info that could ruin your person's life. Which is another reason why your person wants to be free, because they want to be free from that dynamic as well. Now let's see, I am proud of you. Let's see what that's about. We have the Fool. Your person has a lot of inner child wounds. Because remember, the fool is a child. They have a lot of inner child wounds. And even though they may be 40, 50 years old, they still want this approval. Whether it's from you, whether it's from your family. I'm also getting that other message, that them looking at you. And I'm really proud of what you've done. And it's helping them reinforce that decision that they made to take a leap of faith. I get that too. But I'm also getting that everything that they have done is for the approval of some kind of dysfunctional family members. Okay? We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, that's my divorce card, but it is also my card of the dysfunctional family. And ever since your person was a child, they have always been searching for the approval of this group. I really get that they did something foolish, or they believe it's foolish, but it's just a lesson though. And they also have to free themselves from that guilt too, right? Or people will work you over. It could be some kind of lie or some kind of truth that they don't want to get out that's been held in a family circle. But this secret, whatever this secret is, because it's a secret, Ace of Swords reverse is a secret. Whatever this secret is, their dysfunctional family, the karmic, has been working your person over with it. It could be related to some kind of cheating or some kind of financial impropriety. It could be cheating and was caught on videotape. It could be that. And then remember, your person is very concerned about what people think about them. So it could be that as well. But you know, I worked in public relations for more than 20 years. And you know what? Just put your fucking story out there. Put your story out there. I'm not allowing anybody to blackmail me with anything. Not with shit. You're not doing that with me. I'm putting my story out there. I was a different person and I changed, and you bust some tears and you're good to go. You don't let anybody hold you to ransom. Fuck them. Nobody. Yeah, your person's making a choice right now. And their heart is leading the way. Their heart is leading the way. What they have to release is this need for approval from people. People are going to talk about you anyway. And you will do all these things for their approval. And you know what? They're still going to gossip about you. And it still won't be enough. That's why you have to just please yourself. Now 2020 reduced to 4, that's the Emperor. So your person, they know that you are their counterpart. They know this. Their heart has already told them that. It's how do they take action on what they know. This is the issue. Because right now they feel like they can't invest in this connection, even though they do want to. I feel like there are a lot of financial things that are blocking your person as well. But they are determined to come towards you because you're the shit. You're 9 of Cups. But there's somebody's blackmailing them here. Somebody's holding some kind of secret here. And they just have to break out of that. Tell your story. Make a testimony. You want to go up on the altar, whatever you want to do. But tell your story. Don't let anybody hold you to ransom. Not at all. Because it will never stop there. They will find out more shit and use against you. Anyway, so let's look at their heart space energy. Heart space energy for you, Taurus. Let's see what's going on there. So it looks like somebody's been blackmailing your person all the time, working them over with the guilt. Could be a karmic, could be even a mother figure. I don't know why I thought about that. Could be even an ex from the past. Yep. An ex from the past. How are they feeling about you? We have the enchanter. They want to enchant you. This is the magician. So again, you have Virgo energy coming through. What do we have here? We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. That's beautiful energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's just have a look. Yeah, beautiful. And we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Right, so this person wants to live an authentic life. This is what it's all about. 7 of Swords reverse is my I'm tired of living a lie card. I'm tired of living a lie. Okay? I want this fresh start, want this new beginning. This is what they want. They want this new beginning with you. They want to be authentic. Tired of living a lie. And for some of them with a karmic or maybe even some kind of shitty job. Because we have this 3 of Pentacles in reverse. They just want to just release it all. And they want to be free. They want to release it all. I think this person feels trapped in their job. They're feeling trapped in some kind of third-party situation. Feeling trapped in addictions. They just want to be free. They want a fresh start. They want to start over. They want to change their life. They want to alchemize their life. And they want to alchemize the situation with you. This is someone who wants to be truthful. They want to embrace the magic of this relationship. That's what I see there. How are you blocking this connection, Taurus? Or whoever is watching, how are you blocking this connection? You are blocking this connection by not moving forward. Okay? So this person might be stuck here, but you're also in some kind of stalemate energy. Maybe waiting on them to make a decision. But you're doing just like them, giving your power over to somebody else. So Spirit saying, move on. Move on. Just move on. Just make a decision in either direction. And just move on. That's all Spirit is saying. Move on. And this energy, this fresh energy is going to flow through this connection. Okay? Move on doesn't mean that you move on to somebody else. Move on means you focus on yourself. You focus on what you want to accomplish. You see where you are going and you focus on your goals. Okay? but you have to direct your attention elsewhere. You understand? Instead of this stagnant situation. Spirit saying, move on. How are we blocking this connection? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. You too are wounded and acting out of your woundedness. I'm going to see what you need to heal in a moment. How are we blocking this connection? The Keeper, King of Swords reverse. You two are not speaking your truth. Maybe there's something that you need to speak to this person. Get it off your chest. You look, you have something that is burning inside. It looks like a karmic cycle. Eh? Maybe you too have been through karmic cycles when you don't speak your whole truth. Okay? You keep that inside and that thing festers. Oh, this is the King of Wands. Sorry. The King of Wands reverse. That's not standing in your power. But maybe I gave you that message about not speaking your truth because you need to hear that also. But this is about not standing in your power. Now, the King of Wands reverse is also a sex addict. He's also a warmonger. He's also someone who misuses his spiritual power. If you're doing any of those things, you also need to free yourself. Okay? So whether it's anger that is controlling you or jealousy, and there was a message about that yesterday, because he's jealous and possessive as well. So if it is anger that is controlling you, addictions that are controlling you, or you're trying to control others through your spirituality, you got to stop. You got to stop, because all you're doing is attracting more karmic lessons to yourself, okay? All right, so let's see what you need to heal. I'll take about 3 cards, because there's a lot of people out there. What do you need to heal? You need to focus on healing. Gosh, we have a blank card, so I'll pull some cards on this. Maybe you need to take a leap of faith. Well, yeah, we have loss. You see, that's what I was telling you about the sex addiction. Okay, so maybe in the past you've been focused a lot on the sexual attraction in the relationship, and maybe even hypersexualizing or over-sexualizing yourself, because it's a kind of pick-me attitude. All right, it's pick me, because what you're doing, you're trying to keep this person in your life, and you feel like you don't have anything of value to offer except your sexuality. It's kind of like baffling. It's a kind of like, I heard the word glamour. Okay, it's a kind of glitz and glamour. You put your sexual self out there, and whilst they're bamboozled with that, they don't get to see the real you. It's an intimacy avoidance tactic, you know. Okay, it's a buffer. Because once you're doing this, then true intimacy can never really occur. So this is something that you have to heal. You're a stalker. So some of you guys are doing a bit of stalking here. Okay, yeah. And you know that's always a sign of codependency and a little obsessiveness. So you know you got to deal with that, okay? All right, so let me pull a card. You know, I'll pull another card on this blank card, and let's clarify. Well, here we have guilt. I remember you're a person riddled with guilt also. You are also riddled with guilt with something from the past. You have to release that as well. And that's what I was telling you about you mirroring each other, okay? All right, so based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be this person's actions towards you, Taurus watcher, within a month of you watching this reading. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who is a karmic. All reverse court cards in my readings are karmic energies. So some of you guys dealing with a Leo with that King of Wands reverse up there. And some of you guys dealing with a Capricorn. We have the Emperor in reverse, Taurus and Aries, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, your person then taking no action towards you. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's the truth. But what they are going to be doing, okay, they're still not standing in their power, and they're still going to be with some kind of karmic energy, because your person is in poverty consciousness. Not only are they racked by guilt, but also they're very much fueled by, let's call it greed for now, or just a belief in lack, okay? So they're making all the decisions based on that. So they're workaholics. They might stay in relationships because it's financially expedient, so they're going to still be doing that. But what is going to be interesting and what's going to be very beneficial for them is that they are going to be heartbroken. And when you're brokenhearted, it cracks open your spirit to collective intelligence, to the universe. That's when you start doing your self-reflection, okay? And really start, reflecting on past relationships and in childhood. So it's going to take them on that particular journey, all right? So this is the most important part of what your person is going to be going through. So I see they're going through like maybe a mini dark night, okay? But it is going to serve them. And it's fine that they're in this energy, because before, your person was dead inside. So the fact that they're feeling anything is beautiful. All right, so what is the advice for you? What's the advice? Whoever's watching, what's the advice? What is the advice? We have the word wants to be written. All right. Look how much downloads coming through this woman's crown here. Okay, and it's butterflies. You and the third eye. So here's what's going on. And there's this butterfly by the throat. So this is what I was telling you here about you have some kind of throat chakra blockage. Okay? Yeah. But you are meant to be some kind of writer, some kind of blogger. You are meant to be a communicator, communicating your insights in some particular way. And whatever that you are receiving and you are communicating, know that it is going to transform people's lives. Damn. A lot of what and that's what I was saying about heartbreak, cracking you open to collective intelligence. Because a lot of what you're going to communicate will come out of what you learned when you were in pain. Look at this woman. There's a lot of tears, right? Because that's where we learn the most lessons, right? When we are in those fives, those challenges, those changes, right? We don't get wisdom from being a saint and living some kind of pristine life. I was telling my DM that some time ago, right? We get it from experience. We get it from doing all kinds of shit, right? And we've done all kinds of shit in our life. Come on, right? We've done enough nonsense. But Spirit is saying, you putting this down, whether it's written in a book, you have a blog, maybe you're on YouTube, maybe you're writing music about it, whatever it is, this is going to transform people's lives. All right, so let me see. I'll just read a little short bit of that from the book. So your experiences in love and the wisdom that you've gained is going to help others. You didn't go through that just to be tortured. No, it's preparing you for this moment. Okay, so I think this is part of your soul's calling. So let's see. The word wants to be written. Okay, let's see. Just read a small excerpt. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It is more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let the energy flow. The real struggle is not finding something. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for being yourself, it is the foundation from which your true path will reveal itself. That is so true. The minute you get in alignment with your truth, your path just unfolds. It is true. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission. We were talking about that. Permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might have been more tempted to reject and judge. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values, irrespective of whether they meet with general social acceptance. That's exactly what we were talking about with your person. I told you, you guys are mirroring each other here. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. And that's why you want to do it. If you experience controlling or manipulative forces as you were growing up, you would have found it hard to access your natural state at that time. You would have been too busy trying to adapt and get through the trials of childhood, which is what your person has been doing. But they're saying you have been doing it also. When you finished navigating childhood and started to let go of who you were taught you were in order to become what you really are, you may have found your life path was not easily accessible. This is simply because your true and natural self was covered by layers of shame from the early conditioning that you had to be other than who you are in order to win love or to be acceptable. However, that natural self hasn't gone anywhere. It is still there within you. Now it's about chipping away at the walls of shame, perhaps with a defiant, who the hell cares? I'm here and I'm going to love myself anyway. This allows you to risk bearing the feeling of any shame that arises as you release all emotional wounds and break away from any restraint to unconditional self-love. The sacred rebel within can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. You might decide to declare, I am still lovable, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. This will send an energetic message to whoever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. Your message could be going to a parent, school teacher, sibling, friend, lover, or anyone else that was struggling enough in their own shame wound that they couldn't help but dump it on you. Shit. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It is finished now. It is time for you to be naked with yourself. Acknowledge how gorgeous you are and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. Say aloud, I now choose to forgive and release any person, situation, or circumstance that has ever been a source of shame or shaming for me, whether conscious or unconscious. I now release this from my body, mind, and heart through unconditional love. I choose to claim myself instead. I love, accept, and claim all of me under the loving protection and wisdom of life. I choose to live as myself now. I call on the unconditionally loving assistance that life wishes to send me for this journey now. I honor my creative power and my innate worth. So be it. Actually, whatever you want to say. Guys, that was your reading. I hope that it helped you. I was honored to channel it. Take care. Bye. Much love.